The Hound Pit's pub. Hidden allies hidden in an old bar on the river. Your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. I did look it up. There's only 3 endings. I knew there were 3 endings. I didn't know there was only one good ending, and it's super easy to get. Low chaos, don't kill people. It's harder to get the bad endings. So, yeah.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Meet the Loyalists. I'm still crouched? Why do I feel short? What the heck? Isn't Corvo tall? Mysteries of Pandesia. Excerpt from a book on the far continent of Pandesia. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandesian continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across aeons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of horrors and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. And because, not Bethesda, Microsoft shut down the company, we'll never know, right? Because I don't think they go to Pandesia in the second game. Unless that's where, Cape of Teeth map. Is this a collectible? I'm not gonna pick it up, just in case, because I'm gonna do collectibles in their own video. Yeah, unless that's where Deathloop takes place. I don't know anything about Pandesia. That's probably just a money item. I don't know if there's any other collectibles other than bone charms and money.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Yep, he'll be here soon.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Yeah, he really suffered. Pub master room key.
The old port district has been added to the evacuation list.
A Gaffer's Tale Volume 2. Okay, I'm not going to read all the books. It'll save it to my log. I can read it later. Maybe I'll do it like what I did with Skyrim. I'll read 1 book at the end of each episode. I will read diary entries, though. Havelock Log Entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned. So I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge, and if so, will he make his way here? Personally give his odds of 1 in 5.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting block and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Admiralty and the Fleet. Okay, that's another book. Add that to my stash. Gaffer's Tale Volume 1. Add that to my stash. Oh, come on.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Stealing this maid's money. Harpooner songs. Hello, Lydia.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
I don't need her key because I stole the one from the Admiral? Litany of the White Cliff. It's only a page long. Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. Shadow of Bitterleaf. Young Prince of Sevilla.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Yes, they will be taken to the place where there are floods, and they will be treated, and not just their faces pushed down into the water. Bro, who's stacking money on the barrels? Don't do that. That's how it ends up in my pocket. Hey guys, I'll be with you in a sec.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Alright, guys, I'm back. Let's get on with this. I keep saying I'm not gonna loot, but again, it's force of
We
habit.
can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Alright.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown. Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Okay, I just need to rob you guys first. Did the Empress ever tell you I was a klepto? Okay. Pennington. Pendlington. Well, there's Wallace. I thought Pendington went and talked to Wallace. That's Lydia. Come here. Come here.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Thanks, Wallace. Wally. So I don't know where Pendleton went.
I once served under Admiral Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Good man, Samuel. All right. Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
Sounds good. There's another map. Star chart southern skies. What? Second solution. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystals? Terevian ore? I literally found some lying on the ground out there, Piero. What's wrong with the metals in Crystal? Kingsbarrow. Kingsbarrow feathers. We also picked some of those up outside. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins. No one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need, Admiral Havelock. Which is the same crap we've been picking up. It doesn't go into the inventory. It's just money. It instantly turns to money. Magically. Hey, those are the herbs you needed. I got some for you. And there's a portal from Portal. Dead counter responsibilities. Failed experiments. Whale vivification. The golden cat. Oh, foreshadowing. Whale oil processing. Whale oil refilling station. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank will be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind me just taking your stuff. Okay, I was like, wait, isn't there a note? Yeah. Piero's Door to Nowhere. The Door to Nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me, this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper applications of energies, I believe I can transform the door frame into a window of sorts. One that will allow a traveler to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant arbitrary point in a single step. Currently, the step leads to a sheer drop straight down into the courtyard, but in time, it will bridge gaps that will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away, to be sure, but if I survive this plague, I'm sure to succeed. Does it take place in the same universe as Portal? I mean...
Perfect. Now plug it in.
No, because it's not the same.
Just get it near the... Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Oh, let's have a look. Upgrades? I'm gonna need them sleep darts. Mask optics. And bolt capacity.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
I'm gonna have a look around first.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Yeah, I think the other half of this place is cut off to me still. Oh. Sokolov's technology in the new age. Because this ties into a character, I will read it. One of the advances of Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of processed whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into the place. Oh, it's just literally the thing we read up above. Place with ease, and the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lower guardsman of the city watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon and wall of light security systems, foreshadowing, as well as the power carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's design is the volatility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks explodes. Unless those upstairs doors unlocked when I put in the whale oil. We did open his window. Oh.
My break with the Academy was explosive, for lack of a better word. I had to rebuild from scratch, but so much the better. I was sick of using tools made by lesser men.
Mm-hmm. Got it. I was already on this side, so it's not that surprising. I know. I gotta stop looting everything. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go to bed. I think I read all the essential notes. I don't know where Pendleton went.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall.
Can you just drop?
The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Hey.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Got it. There you are.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Okay. If you came in there for your tart, I ate it. Because I wanted to. The Fugue Feast. Call of the Spheres, Volume 1. Trials of the Aptitude. You born in a barn, Corvo? Close the doors.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact.
All right, guess we're going to
Violators
bed.
will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Somewhere else. Oh, someone stabbed me? That's what it sounded like. visit from the outsider. Something's not right. Strange gravity.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
You got it. Blink. Yeah. It's the ship I came in on. Oh, are you kidding me? You couldn't make it that far. Sorry. It's been a long time since I played it. I remember that you can extend the blink, and I don't have that. Fallen letter. You cannot save her. Repeated over and over. Yeah. So I just have the default blink, which doesn't go that far. What's that? Emily's letter. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother. But I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. So please come for me if you can. Emily, and it's the twins. Or are they triplets? No, I think these two are twins and they're older. Is that their mom? River crust, whale oil, fish, black crab. Oh, that's whale, and the oil is in the middle. Got it. Got it. That's me. I believe that's me. There's no note here? I guess not. Yep, and these guys, I don't remember what they're called. Stalkers. Candle and get stuck on nothing.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this. The heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things.
Don't interrupt me.
And the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort in bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Okay, we're just cycling through again. Got it. Okay, you tell me you can't vault over this? Can. Alright. How do I, There you go. Runes and acquiring powers. Let's get something. Dark vision, obviously. Being able to see what they see.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Sounds good. Back to the Hound's Pit pub. Back to my hidden allies.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbors' faces closely. If there is
It wasn't a dream. It actually happened.
one of the City Watch. Early stages of the plague involve coughing and fever, and can often be remedied through the
Now I have all these other ones that come with the definitive edition. Alright. I'll look at these. Wait, don't bone charms give me... Bone charms are the equipables, I believe. I'm trying to not make myself overpowered. That's the whole thing. The Journal of Granny Rags. We'll read that later. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. That's right. That's right. So this one is gutter feed. While I can eat rats to get mana. White rats won't attack me. Powers the effect slightly improved. Powers effects slightly improved. Void channel. I believe all this gives me money. Early life and criminal record of Slackjaw. So this is just more lore on characters we haven't met yet. We have Fencer. So win sword versus sword contest. I'm not going to be using a sword. Blast resistant. Damage from explosions is reduced. Firewater, shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity, and another thing for money. Dowd. Oh, did I pick up that other pouch of money? No, okay, good. I don't want to grab any of this money yet. We'll save it, because I don't think it disappears. We have Raven, drop assassinations. I'm not going to be doing that. River affinity, swim faster, sure. Quick dodge, enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. Voyeur, moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Delicate touch, break glass sounds moderately reduced. Breath capacity in water is increased. And a book about the royal spy. And a rat. So we have a bunch of money I can claim. And then some runes. Some of which do feel a bit slightly overpowered, you know? I can only equip 3 though. So if I did equip 3, I'll just grab the ones involving water, because those don't seem, and the voyeur, those ones don't seem too broken. But being able to dodge being attacked, that does seem a bit like unfair. But we're gonna go start our next mission, so I'm gonna call it here.